We're dedicated to issues of inequality, feminism, social justice, human rights. That makes our work very exciting, very meaningful.
What we're looking for are fresh ideas and really solid work that's coming from deep scholarship, but that is saying something new.
I remember distinctly when my father made me an offer if I wouldn't go to college, he'd give me the ranch truck. And I made the decision to go to college. I think I've always been interested in borders. I was very curious about what I was learning in school and what I wasn't seeing on television, which wasn't very connected to my reality growing up. And I realized that was really a different kind of border, in fact, a border of media, a border of technology, a border of history. I really became interested in the idea of moving between two different environments and what it meant to cross those kind of thresholds culturally and physically. I think what I've enjoyed working with UC Press is that it felt like a collaborative process where I was thinking about conceptualizing ways of writing, because I don't actually consider myself a writer. How does the design of the book reinforce those ideas?
The book's design leads you through both the text and the image. Those things are placed really carefully. Some of the hard thinking is actually done for you.
I began to work with Nadine Little at the time when Trump is running for president.
And we were really excited to be able to have Ron bring his book out at a time when people really were paying attention to what's happening on the border.
So I was very surprised, in fact, that research that I did as a professor, which in many ways is really risky, could find a home in a university press. And so they took a risk with this book, and I was really happy that, in my mind, it was very successful.
I've always been an insider, outsider in American society because I spent most of my adult life in this country, which I love very much, but as I've also lived in other nations, I was trying to make sense of my own experiences living in different regions of America. The degree of polarization regionally in American society is extraordinary by international standards.
I'm looking for authors who speak on zeitgeisty issues. That's part of issues of sexuality, inequality, race.
Naomi was very supportive. She understood the purpose of the book. Some people will try to narrow down an analysis and not appreciate the importance of multidisciplinary and multifaceted analysis.
We have to try to engender social change. And if we're not doing this as a publisher, we're not doing our job.
The UC Press has been very influential in promoting not only scholarship that helps explain the world, but also inquisitiveness, intellectual curiosity.
I hope that people, whether they become overt activists, whether they, navigate their daily lives in new ways, whether they decide to study or write or think about new things. I hope people enjoy reading our books and think about the world in new ways.